with Rebel, I think it is purely disgusting. Because at first I didn't even see the document until yesterday, but I heard about the document that Rebel had made of Krishan Jr. before I saw it. So when I finally saw it, I was like, oh, word? Because before I saw it, I was already snapping on Rebel like, girl, this is a child, this is a minor. I know you got a problem with their mom, but this is not how you get your lick back. Grown adults who have a disagreement or who are bickering and arguing don't need to bring in other people's children to get the job done. You can, what's the word? Get your lick back. You can get your lick back without including minors. In this situation, what was the purpose of her posting that fraudulent ass medical document, knowing that there's medical professionals out there that can debunk that shit? Like it's digitally manipulated, just like that Taz video, and it's irritating me to my core because I am a junior graphic designer. Ever since I was in high school, I know how to edit websites. I know how to help people with videos. I know how to edit photos. I work for a photography company. I know how to spot fake documents. I make them bitches. I make fake documents. So for me, it's easy for me to spot inconsistencies and manipulation in a video or a picture. Any of that is easy for me to peep it. I looked at that picture. I said, I know for fucking one, you lying. Because there is not his name on that piece of paper, not his birthday on that piece of paper. If you gonna dox medical records like them people in the Facebook group chat said, why the hell wouldn't you put his name, his date of birth, all of that out? Why are you covering certain pieces of that document? If your goal was to dox somebody, child, you would want to dox that child fully. You wouldn't halfway dox some motherfucker. That's not how that shit work. That's not never how that shit work. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah, back to the documentation. Her ass, she's slow as a box of rocks. The same font she was using to type her little slick response on that heavily fraudulent medical document is the same font that they was using underneath the specialist, underneath the medical diagnosis. And then, like, they don't number. This is one thing that they usually, hospitals, medical practices don't do when it comes down to medical documents. They don't put numbers next to that shit. They don't number that shit. They don't number that shit. They use the same font that they use to edit and manipulate that document. They use the same font that they use to type their little comment in red letters and cut off white letters. But as you can see with the black letters, that is similar font to the red letters and the cut off white letters. Like, are we? What? I'm so confused. And then this is the cherry on top. So you mean to tell me the top of the medical document is clear and crisp, but the bottom of the medical document is blurry and inconcisive? That medical document was heavily edited, heavily fraudulent, heavily manipulated. That is not the original document. All it takes is you to take a picture of that bitch, boom, and then you can black out certain stuff, and it would not look like that. And even if she was able to grab up that medical document off of the computer, it would not look like that, where it looks like somebody copied and pasted certain information on that medical document, and then everything underneath it is blurry because that's the original document. The original document is blurry and uncrisped, but the non-original documented, edited, manipulated version of the document is clear and crisp. That is man, I'm pissed. Boy, you ain't finna keep running game around here with me, Rebel, because I'm going to call you out and debunk it every single fucking time. She should have known better when she over there beef with me, and I'm a medical professional, not to fucking do no dumbass shit like that. And she still went ahead, waited a whole week to drop that bullshit. And then once she dropped it, she realized that, for one, you're going to get in trouble, even if it's fake or real. You're going to get in trouble for trying to, quote unquote, medically dox a minor. And then for two, bitch, your ass know that it's fake, but you're trying to make the world believe that it's real based off of hearsay, and your word is not valued, your word is not bond, your word is not cement concrete around this bitch for her ass to be sitting here thinking that we just gonna take the word of a rebel who is hiding behind a fake burner account her damn self, and we just take that and just run with it. Too many people on Reddit, too many people on Facebook is calling Rebel out for all them fraudulent ass lies she been doing and saying, and all that fraudulent activity she been doing out here in these streets.